another YouTube video. Let's fucking get it. So I'm just jumping in the car real quick. The date today is Saturday the 8th of Feb, and we've actually got Blake's ChillinIT surprise birthday party tonight. And it's Saturday night. I used to love to go out on a Saturday night, just get on the bags, drink, whatever, but I'm just gonna go show my face, you know, kick it up with a homie, show some love. And I'm aiming to get back home by 10 p.m. so I can get up early tomorrow morning on Sunday. So on Sundays I wake up at 4:14, and every other day I get up at 4:44. So why do I choose to wake up early on a Sunday? It's because other people wake up later on a Sunday. I get up at 4:44 during the weekday and every day, but on Sundays I choose to get up earlier. I choose to do more when other people choose to do less, and that's what, for me personally, subconsciously separates me and puts me ahead of the fucking competition, because I know I'm up doing shit when other people are choosing not to. And that's what the fuck it is, a little bit of mindset training right there for you. But for tonight we're gonna go, and yeah. Today I was actually, funnily enough, talking about on my Instagram story. So I woke up today, I was about to go for a fucking usual morning walk in that, because it's active recovery day. So normally I get at the house, I wake up, do my push-ups, whatever. I spend like about an hour doing business stuff, doing a little bit of a work block, and then I get at the house after I've had like 2 or 3 coffees, get to the gym for a little trot, and then come back home, have a feed, have my pasta, and then get back into another little work block. Because now I enjoy actually splitting up my gym sessions and that. Like when I was doing engineering, I'd obviously be training, doing my weights first thing in the morning. I'd be getting up at like 4:30, get to the gym by 5, cold plunge, train from like 5:15 to like, I had to pause it there real quick. So what I was saying pretty much is that when I was doing engineering, I'd be doing my weight session first thing in the morning, and then I'll be at work. And even after I quit engineering and decided to pursue my coaching full time, I was still in that mindset. I need to do my gym first thing in the morning. And then during the day, I felt like a little bit of a dip. But now, ever since I've gone to Miami and come back from Miami, I've preferred actually still getting up early, doing like a physical workout, my push-ups or whatever, get into a bit of physical activity, so you increase your vibrational frequency, increase your heart rate, and go even harder for the day. And then I do a little bit of a work block, then go to the fucking gym for a little cardio. Then I come back home, have a feed, do some more work, then go train, do weights, come back, have a feed, do another work block. So I like separating my work blocks and my training throughout the day. I just find I'm more productive that way. But anyway, what I was getting to is that this morning I was flogged. I've been running on like 5 hours sleep for this past week. Had my birthday earlier this week. I've had so much other shit going on and my business stuff trying to go. And I was 2 coffees down. I'm about to drink my 3rd one. And I was just so wrecked. I went to sit on the fucking couch to just kick back a little bit, because I was just so gone. And I just passed out, lights gone. I was just like, fucking hell. And sometimes like I'm off myself for that in a way. But then I'm like, look, for how hard I've been going, I'm allowed to just sit down for a little bit and just be more proactive. You know, instead of always being go. I don't believe in a thing such as a burnout, but if you're just constantly just going, you empty the gas tank. So you got to be more proactive and take a rest whenever you need to. So I didn't end up going for a walk, and I ended up instead going to like an actual recovery, you know, ice plunge, sauna, all that. And I came back just now, and I just feel so much fucking better. My body's clear, my mind's clear, I'm not that sore, and that's just what the fuck it is, you know what I mean? So sometimes the best thing we can do is do nothing at all, is take time to be proactive and rest, recover. But with that being said, I don't want people to be listening to the people that are just usually lazy and don't do enough with their life and be like, oh, Rudi says it's okay to just recover and rest, so I'm just gonna stay on the couch and just chill. No, that doesn't go to you lazy cunts that do nothing with your life anyway. That goes to the fucking killers out there, the savages out there that always just go from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to sleep. Because yeah, you can do that, but eventually you'll hit a fucking wall and you'll hit a plateau, and your productivity is just not going anywhere. It's actually slowly declining. So the best thing you can do in that instance is to be more productive, is to just rest. And that's what being proactive is being smart and intentional with your activity, so you don't burn out in a way, even though I don't believe in burnout. And that's just what the fuck it is. So yeah, I think Tash is about to get to mine, Chill's girl, because we've been fucking prepping out his whole like props and stuff. We've just been prepping it at mine. So I'm actually seeing at the moment I'm not gonna say her name because people will be able to go through my wall and figure out who it is. But I'm actually seeing one of Tasha's best friend. I met her in the first of the year when I went out to Cronulla to see Black Tash and the girl I'm seeing now. I met her on the first of the year, and it's crazy how like I've gone from being totally off girls because of a one night stand I've gone through recently towards the middle of December where I went out to meet her mate in Cronulla. And then I met this girl on a double. It wasn't really a double date. I went out with my mate, and then my mate invited his girl mate, and it was that girl's mate that I ended up seeing that night, and I ended up kind of liking her a little bit. We ended up sleeping together that night, and I don't do one night stands. I don't like sleeping with people on the first date unless I see a big opportunity for a future together. And I saw that she was into the gym, whatever. So I ended up sleeping with her, and then after that, we just she fucking faded off, and I was off it. And I actually remember talking on my Instagram story about it. I'm like, fuck, where did all the loyalty go these days? Like me, I was raised with traditional values. Like if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. You don't need to worry about me going behind your back and talking to other girls or playing all these stupid fucking games and that. That's some fucking bullshit. That is some fucking bullshit in this generation. It's too many games, too much bullshit, not enough loyalty. And I was off it. It's like every single girl I seem to talk to, like I don't have time to talk to 5 girls at once. I'm focused on my business, my vision, and I'm going for it. I just want a girl. I don't need a girl, but I want a girl that will be there for me, that will add to my life and will help me build me into an even better me. Like I'm not going to settle for anything than the best that I know I deserve, because I'm a high value man. I'm going to continue to build myself into a high value of a man. So I want a woman with the same level of integrity, the same level of work ethic, you know. And the one I'm talking to now, I don't want to say her name again because it's not like we haven't gone public or nothing yet. People know I'm seeing someone because I always talk about it, but we haven't gone public or nothing. And she matches my ambition. She matches my humor. She matches my loyalty, and she's just inside and out the most beautiful girl I've ever met. And let's see what fucking happens. What the crazy thing is, when I met her, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be with you for the rest of my life. When I met her, it wasn't like a love at first sight or nothing, but as I started to get to know her more, she just started to win me over. And maybe that's just the truest love. Like, fuck love at first sight, any of that shit. That doesn't really need to exist, you know. It's like if you get to know someone and they match you in each certain level. She's literally the girl I've always asked for, though. The sort of girl that I've always wanted to be, and I've always wanted to be with. And it's crazy how when you dedicate yourself to something, everything you've ever wanted starts to come to you, because you start to attracting that thing. Because we never in life, we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are at that level of quality of an individual we are at that time. I've been single since 2019, and I made a promise to myself back then. I got my heart broken, and I made a promise to myself that I'd never let another girl ever make me feel like that about myself ever again. I'd never let another bitch ever fucking hurt me. So I took time for my development. I took time for my growth. And I started to build myself up. And since that day in 2019, I had a lot of setbacks. But I kept pushing, kept persevering, and I finally think I found a lady who I could potentially be with for the rest of my life, you know. And good things come to those who work for it. Good things come to those who are patient. You know, and good things come to those who are good and want to help others, and that's just what it is, eh? So tonight, we're going to go to Blake's surprise party in Cronulla. It's going to be at Low and Lofty's. Tash and him are going to rock up around fucking like 7 o'clock. We're already all going to be there and that, and then keen to see his reaction to all that. You know what I mean? And tomorrow it's UFC. Tomorrow will be February 9th. It's UFC. It's going to be a Krakai's Turkish Surprise, if I even said that right, versus Sean Strickland. I can't fucking wait. Honestly, I'd love to go to the proper like event and that, but sometimes it's just best to just fucking watch it at the whatever, you know. I'm going to pick up Blake. I think I'm going to go. He called me yesterday saying UFC's tomorrow, bro. You want to watch it or whatever? I'm like, fucking no, 100%. You don't have to tell me twice. I don't make time for any sort of stuff like that, but unless it's like boxing or UFC, I love it. Other than that, gym, business stuff, clients, take my time, but you know, you gotta recharge your battery sometimes. And for me, I love that shit. I love that shit. And yeah, But the main point of this video was for me to just pretty much say that sometimes the best thing we can do in any given moment is do nothing at all. Because I'm that sort of person that I'm always like, I'm never doing enough. I can always do more, I can always do more, I can always do more. Like, I'm still grateful for everything, and I know I'm going hard as fuck, and I know who I am, and I know who I'm building myself into, but I gotta have the mentality that I'm broke. I'm not jacked. I can do more, I will be more, you know? And I'm gonna work towards becoming more every second of the fucking day, because you don't have a second to fucking waste in this fucking life, because for all we know, tomorrow we could not wake up, and that's the cold, hard truth. But I was telling myself, go harder, go harder, go harder. But in those instances, especially like this morning, when all I was doing for this whole year really, this past 4 and a bit weeks, I haven't fucking stopped. I've done so much in such a short amount of time. And I just laid on the couch, passed out for like, it was like 20, I was like, it wasn't fully asleep, but I was at the stage where I was on my phone texting, I was like lights out, and I was like trying to get up, and I'm just like lights out. I had like 3 little micro sleeps in the space of like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta let that happen, and sometimes you gotta be okay with that and realize that it's you being proactive and recharging your batteries. Because ever since that, I went to recovery after that, I did my sauna, my ice plunge, and I just feel so much better now. I'm such a high vibrational frequency, because sometimes the best thing you can do is recharge. Get moving, do something that's good for you, your soul, something that you actually want to do, recharge your batteries, and then increase your vibrational frequency. So then you start to attract more positivity, and it is what it is. And nice little quick YouTube video there for you. And that's pretty much fucking everything I really got, eh? I still need to post that video of me and Blake down Cronulla when we did that outdoor workout. So today's the 8th of February, I'm probably gonna post that one. I spoke to him, I think either on the 9th, so tomorrow on Sunday, or the 10th on Monday. So I'm gonna post that first, and then this one will be my next upload after that, probably sometime that next week. Another thing I've been really going into is my Google Calendar. I've been compartmentalizing my days into like little sections and little blocks and that. And it's been one of the best things I've ever done. And it's not like I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be perfect the first time. It's never like that, you know. I've done like 10 revisions on it already. I got in a little block. You know, I did like my weight session, for an example, like from 12:30 to 2 o'clock, I did gym weights. And then I looked at it again some other time. I'm like, you know what? I should probably write what each gym session will be. So I got my push one, and I got my pull one, and then I got my active recovery day. So I do my active recoveries on a different time now after another revision, which I haven't gone into yet. So I got my push one, pull one, recovery, legs one, recovery. Then I got the second block of push, pull, legs with a rest before and after the leg day. So it's pull 2, back 2, which means different sets of exercise and that. And then I got my active recovery. Then I got my legs 2, and then I got my recovery again. And when I say recovery, I just mean like go for a walk, whatever. But today specifically, I actually went to a recovery place, like a cold plunge and a sauna. It was off its head, and I really needed it. I'm going to start to do that more often. But I was saying is with Google Calendar, I've noticed I've been so much more productive. And obviously it doesn't need to be perfect the first time when you start, and that goes to any endeavor. It's never going to be perfect. Just get yourself on the board, just get your foot in the door, and then start to you know, progressively critique yourself, progressively through time, perpetually analyze yourself and see what you can work towards on to improve. So you can be 1, more productive, and 2, more proactive. Productivity is how efficient we are at a particular task. Proactivity is us being able to look at the future, foresee the future and things that may unfold, and be like, all right, so for this outcome not to happen like that, I gotta do this. And that can be, let's say you're training 6 days in a row. You're gonna decrease, you can't train 6 in a row and have a good session. So instead of you doing that and then fucking yourself over and be like, nah, I gotta train 6 days in a row, you're like, I'm gonna pull back and be more proactive. And instead of doing 6 days in a row, I do 3 on, 1 off. And that's what I was doing when I was doing push, pull, legs, I think around last year or whatever. But now, because we've increased the volume, we're doing the rest before and after the leg day. And it's hectic because I've just been growing like a fucking weed. I weighed myself this morning. It's check-in tomorrow, but I wanted to weigh myself this morning at 91.4 kilos. It's the leanest I've been, biggest I've been, and we're fucking coming for the top spot. And I just can't wait looking at my leg now to just get covered get my chest redone. The chest is nearly coming off, and I get my throat, maybe even my fucking, who knows. I just want to get my body done, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, another little YouTube video there for you, and that's the best thing you can do. So for all the people who are not going hard enough, go fucking harder, because from the moment I get up to the moment I go to sleep, like last night I didn't go to bed till like 10:30, 10. What was I doing at night? Meal prepping, business stuff. And I woke up at 4:44, wrecked. I pushed, I had 2 coffees, 3 coffees. I did business stuff, tried to get the house and just lay down, lights out, and it is what it is. I'm always pushing, but because I'm my own business owner, I'm my own boss. It'll be Saturday night and I'll be on my phone working. It'll be Sunday, whatever, and I can work. You know, I'm not like stuck at an office from this time to this time, and that's good for people like me that are very creative, that don't like to be kept in a box. If I'm really creative in the moment, in the spur of the moment, I want to jump in the car and do a YouTube video after like I've had a recovery session, I feel hectic, fucking oath, I'll run one up. But if I'm like this morning, wrecked, and I'm trying to push through and it's just not happening, I'm just take an hour, take fucking a 40-minute power nap or something, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have been able to do that if it was a weekday hard work. So that's just what it is, and that's the benefit of working for myself full time and being an entrepreneur. And with that comes great risk, you know, but with great risk comes great responsibility, and with great responsibility comes great power. So I'm going to leave you on that note. I might let you know sometime in the next couple of weeks how the birthday went. It was my birthday earlier this week. Me, my girl Tash and Blake went out for a little feed, summer sort in Cronulla, and then we ended up going and meeting them at their house. Later at night we got another little feed, and we're just kicking it and winning, and life's good when you're doing good. Big love everyone, let's fucking go. Yeah.